Good morning. Good morning, America. Good morning, Japan. Morning in Africa. You know, good morning, people all over the world. Good morning, everyone. I had some things on my mind. I just had to come in here because it's getting hot. And I don't want people to be confused. You don't want to be out here confused. I'm telling you, because the weather is changing. And I'm going to tell you, people switch up. They switch up in relationships like they switch cars. Like they change shoes. Just like that. And a lot of times people aren't paying attention. You know? Everybody thinks they're one of one. Everybody thinks they're one of one. I don't know. But we're going to talk about it this morning. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're enjoying your breakfast. Try to give you guys a chance to eat your little breakfast. I'm telling you guys, I got up early this morning. Like I always say, you should be getting up at dawn. It's just me. I've been up, man. This would be like a second breakfast, if anything. Should have had your hot porridge early, like what, 4:30 a.m. 4 a.m. Yeah. Right now is a good time to have a little eggs, a little toast, you know what I'm saying? A little more coffee, if you're drinking coffee, a little more green tea. I love green tea, matcha. All right, look. What's this thing right here on my desk? Oh my gosh. Good morning, everybody. Get in here because we're going to be talking about something important. All right, you see the title. Okay, you see the title, people. Look, let me ask y'all something. All right? And I want you to really think before you answer. Think about it. How many ones can one man have? Because the math is not mathing anymore. It's not. They tried everything. Try to flip it every which way they could. There's guys out there, they'll say, you know what? They'll say, you know what? I'm Muslim. And I'm like, what does that mean? Oh, yeah, I want like 5 wives, Really? So you think like because of a religion, everybody in that religion has 5 wives? That's not true. It's not real. Then there's guys, they'll go, well, I'm a polygamist. Oh, another thing we're supposed to respect, huh? You're a polygamist. Okay, sure. I mean, I'm telling you, every time it's surprise, surprise, surprise. These guys they'll make up a whole story, or they can't control themselves. They have a sex addiction. You have an addiction, something else we're supposed to respect. That has to do with mental health and everything. So he really needs to go. Like maybe you should drive him to the strip club. Let me tell you. There's many ways to cook a chicken. Many ways. Ladies, do not get cooked out here. You're not chicken. You're not a piece of chicken, okay? Because let me tell you, at first it sounds cute, like when guys say, "Oh, you're the one. You're the one I always wanted to be with." Like, they will play The Notebook for you. You'll be sitting there watching that movie, and then he'll be like, "I told you I would never leave you and always love you," and everything. And you'll be sitting there looking like, you know what I'm saying? They pulling on your heartstrings, girl. They pulling on your heartstrings, and they ain't even doing no work. They just put a movie on, got you sitting there looking all like, it's so cute. It's the cutest thing I've ever seen. And then he just turns and say, that's how I feel about you. Girl. Think about it. Comprehension. Comprehension, people. Who knows that one? Gotta be a ruler. Okay, look. It all sounds really cute, right? You're different. They'll tell you different. Like, I never met a girl like you. You make you feel so unique. Like, wow, yeah, I am different. Yeah, I'm special. And nobody know about it, but you do. You know I'm special, and nobody else know I'm special. Wake up, people. You can't be sitting there talking about, oh, I never felt like this before. Oh, I never felt like this. Oh. Listen. All right. The math is not mathing anymore, people. You know, it all sounds cute, but now everybody is getting the same speech. The same speech. You're all getting the same speech. You're all special. Okay? So, now I gotta ask, is she really the one? Or is she just the next one? Okay? I mean, let me paint this picture for you. Girl wakes up. First thing she does is checks her phone. You know that smile. When you think somebody really sees you, he texts her. That's all he did. He texted her. He texted her, good morning, beautiful. You're the only woman I want. Now she's feeling chosen. She's feeling secure. Feeling like she finally got something real. In this cold world, she finally found somebody that sees her. And it's real. Then boom. Her friend sends her a screenshot. Same man. Same message. Same beautiful. Same timestamp. Same time-step energy. Same time-step energy. Oh my God, time-step energy. All the same. It's not similar. Identical. And that's when it hits you. Okay? That's when it really hits you. You wasn't special. You were selected. You were selected temporarily. Just copy, paste, love. They'll text that to everyone. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, beautiful. They might even have a follow-up text that they send to you. And sometimes you'll be like, why is he taking so long to respond? I just said good morning back. He's probably copy and pasting and sending his secondary message. Like after he says, good morning, beautiful, over and over again. You know, what you doing today? Oh, can I see you? Can I see you? Can I see you? You've been thinking about me? You've been thinking about me? You've been thinking about me? You're all going to get the same message. They learned a little customer service skills. They learned copy and paste, and they've been getting carried away. Start asking for depth. Do not give delay in your communication. Okay? All those little spaces and gaps is because they're copying and pasting and speaking to 15 people. I'm telling you, these guys, a lot of times, they just want to sell. They just want to hit. Okay? Remember that. Copy, paste, love. All right? And they'll put you in situations, pull at your strings, like I told you. Make it sound real romantic. They'll even light candles. Girl, don't fall for it. Do not. Remember, men think more with logic, and women think with emotions. So when he looks like he's getting emotional, don't fall for it. Okay? Let's break down what this really is. What's really going on with these men? Okay? And I mean, women do these things too. But my goodness, it's men more than anything. All right? It's like a different way. Everything's done different. If you want, I'll hit on the women tomorrow. Today's about y'all. Okay? See, people think this is just lying. Right? No, this is a strategy. It's a strategy. Because if I can make multiple women feel like they're the only one, I can get loyalty from all of them. All of them will be sitting at home somewhere, faithfully waiting for me, untouched, because they all believe that they're the one. They're special. They're unique. So why would they go looking for anything else? They finally found what they've been looking for their whole life. Why would they look anywhere else? I can just get this loyalty by just feeding them all this stuff. And then, all that tapping in, you just tap in. Good morning, beautiful. Probably send that text message to 15 girls while he's laying in bed with one. Just keeping the rotation going on without committing to anybody at all. That's not dating. That's not even dating. And I'm telling you, that's what people do while they're in a relationship. But then when they're dating, they do it too. They just never get out of it. But I'll tell you, that's not how you date. If you're dating like that, don't. Okay? That's emotional manipulation. Emotional manipulation with good morning texts. It's cute, isn't it? Let me take it a step further for you people. Especially you people in the back. You men that actually live like this. You think it's funny to hurt people like that. Sometimes you'll fall into the trap of a thin line between love and hate. Yes, you could. You could, boom, fall into that. It's better to be a good person, I tell you. All right? Look, these men, they be having a system. They be having the system going. All right? It's a whole system. And it's not feelings. I'm talking about a real system. All right? You know what I'm saying? I'm serious. They plan it all out. They might have a whiteboard with your name on it. So listen closely, ladies. Listen closely. Because, somewhere along the lines, because women been doing things like this too. Somewhere along the lines, men done got the tea and they stopped being so sloppy. Used to be able to just let me smell. Oh, you smell like a different soap. No, these men got some moves. Okay? It's a system. Monday, he's with one girl. All right? Talking about, I miss you. She get that, I miss you. Wednesday, different girl. Talking about, you the only one that understands me. That's a woman. He going to express all his feelings. Weekend, That's reserved for the ones he likes the most. Okay? At the moment. Calm down, sweetheart. At the moment. You don't want to be the weekend girl either. Good time, isn't it? And each woman believes she's the only one getting that version of him. But the truth, you're not in a relationship at all. You're in a rotation and you're waiting for your turn. You know, celebrities do it right in your face. Because before anybody says this is just regular people stuff going on, no. This is happening at every single level. It even happens to the presidents of the United States. It happens to celebrities. Nick Cannon, come front, come here. Multiple women, multiple families. And I promise you, every single one of those women at some point felt like they were the one. They did. They was the one. Future. Come here, Future. Little Future. Sit down. Future. Future will literally tell you in the music what he's doing. Diabolical. And people still fall for the experience. Oh, he told you in the song. Y'all keep on getting in line. It's diabolical, okay? Tristan Thompson. Come here, Tristan. Have a seat. You get to sit here too. Tristan Thompson? Public relationship, right? Private behavior. That gap, people. That gap right there. That's where people get hurt. That's where people get hurt. I mean, like, but you know what's really wild right now? And I see all you guys co-signing this behavior. Y'all so excited. What's really wild right now is that this behavior is being broadcasted. Okay? Look at Blueface. Blueface. Man, might as well put him on the top of the pedestal. Okay? He must be leading the classroom for you guys. Look at Blueface. You literally see it play out in real time. One woman is elevated. She's the favorite. She's the one getting attention. She starts feeling special. Going live. Yeah, I'm at Blueface house. Yeah, Blue baby, blue love. Queen Blue. Oh, yeah. Then she starts feeling like, chosen one, validated. The one of one, period. Nobody's better than me. I ain't worried about nobody. You know how I feel. Cooking them dinner and everything. Then suddenly, she's replaced. She's gone. No explanation. No closure. Just replaced. We forget her name. We forget her social media account. She's replaced. There's too many of them. I don't remember. Just going. Poof. And now, another woman. Next up. Next. Come on, stand in line for the Blueface show. Who's next to be in love? Talk about chance of love. And he just put her right in the same position that he had the other one. That's not love. That's a performance system, people. It's a performance system. It's like an auction. It's an auction. And oh my gosh, I just thought about that. Because he does put them in the spotlight and then poof. I'm telling you guys, this is not the way to level up your career. You know, you like I did see that too. A lot of people do like want to go on live. They've done things just to go on live, just like people have done things in the studio to get studio time. And I'm telling you, that's not the way to go. That doesn't have staying power. That has kneeling power. Okay, so you're just good at kneeling. So you can kneel for one person, and then you'll be kneeling for the next person. So it's time for people to start standing up. Okay? We don't need no temporary wins. We need real wins here. We don't need no fake ones. We need real ones here. You are one of one. You are unique, but he does not see that. Okay? He will not see that. He doesn't care to see that. He probably doesn't even know who he is. He's finding himself within all of you. He doesn't know who he is. A little bit of him is here. A little bit of him is here. None of you know the man that you're with. You know him for this. She knows him for that. And the other one knows him for something else. Who knows him as a whole? As a whole human being. He doesn't want to be understood. A lot of times men don't want to be understood. They don't. That's their power. The mysteriousness. You don't know who they are exactly. That's why one woman will get the emotional side. The other woman will get the aggressive side. Another one might get the playful side. And it could go on, and another one might get the freaky side. And then he'll go out to dinner with one, but stay in the house with the other. Go to sports games with this one, but go on trips with this one. Because nobody's ever going to get the whole of this man. He pulls himself into parts and pieces and then wonder why his soul is so broken. A lot of times they're okay with being cold. A lot of the time these men are heartbroken. Weird, right? Heartbroken over things that happen to them. So now they're out here treating everybody like crap. And everybody's an option. Kind of like when somebody has something really nice and somebody steals it from them. Then they feel so mad at the whole wide world. Not that one person. Whole mad at the whole wide world. They go around stealing from everybody. Because they think that's just the way it is. Well, guess what? It's not. You have a choice to be around people that think of people as just options, just random, just tossed aside. And then there's value. And we're going to be looking for value and moving intentional. So I'm telling you, remain one of one. You will. You will. Like, you have to do everything correctly. Because look how temporary he makes these girls. I'm telling you. You know what makes it worse? People are sitting there watching it, learning. They're learning how to be like Blueface. They're learning how, a repeating pattern. And they're having kicks and giggles and laughs. Oh, it's so funny. It's a new girl. And I know every time they feel like they won. But like I was just watching this morning. And it's another girl there. And she's smiling like she... Pivot, ladies. Pivot. Do not get attached. And I mean, do not get attached. Okay? Let me tell you why. Look at Offset and Cardi B. That back and forth. Okay? That emotional roller coaster. That's what happens, people. That's what happens when feelings are strong, but structure is weak. Weak. And DDG and Haley Bailey. Whole relationship under a microscope. But behind the post, that's real life consequences, people. Real life. Oh, but the way Blueface did Krishan Rock. The way he did Krishan Rock, you see how vibrant and happy she was and eager to work and get things done. Remember that next time you meet somebody and you have to second guess this situation because you don't see, it's not given. You guys start understanding when fake love versus real love. And I was talking about that yesterday. Good, clock in with that one. Okay? This is what happens when dysfunction becomes entertainment. Could have been a different journey that he went with her. It could have been. They could have been boxing together. They could have been on the WWE. They could have did commercials together. They could have did more high school shows. You know, and uplift the youth. It could have been a different journey. But I'm telling you, a bad man will bring a good woman down. Okay? Bad man will bring a good woman down, but a good man can uplift her spirits and guide her in the right direction. Now, I don't know what type of relationship you guys are in, okay? But remember, if you're in a relationship with somebody, think of it as foundation. You need to see that foundation. You guys should be helping each other build, grow, and expand. Y'all should be, y'all should be able to have some type of meeting of minds. Start discussing ways to build. Like, at the end of the day, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not really ever looking for a boyfriend or, like a hubby or whatever that like people be looking for. No. I'm looking for when I'm dating, I'm looking for a boss like me. I'm looking for a husband. I'm not looking for nobody to play any games with me. I'm looking for somebody that understands, has a brain. Like, you don't want to be around somebody that's playing games with your time, because that's all we have is time. You see, I just did that. We can't get that time back. Imagine I just sit here and we just snapping our fingers. We're wasting time. There's no time to waste. This whole world is about building foundations, building connections, building bridges, climbing, growth. Okay? This is nature, people. Okay? I don't really have time to be playing around with people. Trying to see, do you like go to zoo? We go to zoo together. I mean, I don't have time to do all of that. That sounds nice. Who cares? Bump the zoo. How are we going to build? You hear me? Okay. And they'll talk a good game to you, ladies. They'll do it. If you seem eager about it, they'll talk a good game. But trust and believe. It's just talk. They've never done anything. A lot of times, they'll just tell you what you want to hear. That's why I tell you, it's about action. People taking action, because anybody could say anything. But what you going to really do? Nothing, right? And that's what you got to think about, okay? They'll be telling you, yeah. They'll even let you see it in your face. Blueface will take the girl to the studio. Walk past the studio. Ooh. Take her right upstairs. Take her right upstairs. She come downstairs. He passed the studio again. Might even let her touch the equipment. Oh. That's it. It's all a game. Lure, trap, maneuvers. And if you're looking for real foundation, real growth, you should want something quality in your life. Someone with quality. Someone with depth. You can't be wasting your time. You'll regret that you wasted that time. I'm sure sometimes Krishan Rock probably has some regrets about wasting time. Cardi B has regrets about wasting time. Even Halle Bailey wasting time. But there was something there. Often women will look back and say, well, they enjoyed it. Even though it wasn't real. Even Sierra. They'll say they enjoyed it. But was it real? Was it real? Think about that. Nobody wants to be entertainment. And let's be honest, okay? Women can date multiple men. And men can date multiple women. Yes. Right? But the difference is intent versus illusion. Women usually date to figure out who they want. Men like this create emotional exclusivity without actual exclusivity. That's where the damage is happening. Two women, same man, both building a future in their heads, both pregnant. And they find out through social media. Now, it's not just heartbreak, people. This is generational impact. Think about that. And he says, I didn't mean for this. Oh, I didn't mean for this to happen. But intention without discipline still creates destruction. Okay? Now, I love talking about psychology. Look, this comes down to one thing, people. Access without accountability. All right? If I can access multiple women emotionally, physically, mentally, without being held responsible, why would I stop? Oh, he could just be Thanos. He could have all the rings, right? Why stop now? Just keep going. Just destroy everything. The girl, she thinks she's in a relationship, all right? They go out, they take pictures, probably even let her post it on Facebook. Look at us, so cute. Got whole relationship status. Such and such in a relationship with such and such on the book. So-and-so in a relationship with so-and-so on IG. Snapchat. And it's all a lie. I'm telling you. They'll even sit there and talk about the future. That's what guys like to do, to get into a woman's drawers. They'll start talking about, oh, we could go on a trip. Oh, we could have 1 million kids. Oh, we could get a place together. Oh, we're going to get a car together. Oh, let's go on. We're going to do this together. We're going to do so many things together. Oh, I can't wait till the summer comes so I can take you swimming. And then you could go sit out on the yacht. And I'm going to cook for you. And I'm going to make you this and make you that. And we're going to eat and I'm going to feed you. Oh, I want to take you to my log cabin. Oh, I have a log cabin. It's too bad that it's so cold right now. If it was hot, I'd take you to the log cabin so we could sit by the fireplace and eat marshmallows. Do you like marshmallows? All this bull crap. Do not fall for it. They'll talk about buying you cars and jewels and everything. They just got to work a little harder. Babe, he's working so hard so he can get the hell away from you. Guys getting cars for girls, and the chick, she pull up. She want me to see her car. Oh, look at my car. I'm like, that's a nice car. One question I always ask, they can't answer. Whose name's on the title? Whose name on the title? You talking about he got you a car, you so excited. Whose name on the title? He got you an apartment, he got you a condo. Whose name is the title? Because that man say he love you today, but he can act like 50 Cent tomorrow. You be like, bye, beach. Get up out my car, get up out my house. I call the cops. Who's gonna bail you out? Him, right? You'll pay for that. You will. They're playing games with you. It's all a game. And women are just like, oh no. Oh, Ricky. Girl. Let it go. Okay? Let him go. Okay? Got you out here thinking you in a relationship. Especially you ones in the back that's always, every time you got to take a picture of him and post it on the book, he's sleeping, and you there like, girl, stop. We get it. He doesn't like you. And even you know that. You know, next thing you know, she pulls up to surprise him. Surprise! Don't pull up to surprise him. Okay? All of a sudden, another woman opens the door. Yes? Who are you? I'm here with my husband. Like, oh, you must be the friend. Carl, your friend here. Girl, that's not confusion. It's not confusion. That's exposure. Okay? Well, let me shift you guys out of this. Okay? Look, the moment you feel like you got to win a man. The moment you feel like you have to like fight for him, you got to win him. Right? You already positioned yourself wrong. You don't have to fight for him. You don't have to win him. He's not the prize. You're the prize. You are the prize. He's lucky he gets a whiff of the prize. Look. All right? Don't position yourself wrong. All right? Watch patterns over words. Watch the patterns. Because they're going to be doing like this, but they're going to be doing like that. Ignore the words. What you doing? Okay? Pay attention to patterns over words. Because anybody can talk. And some of them talk a good talk. But patterns require discipline. And that's something that somebody like that does not have. Okay? Clock it. Okay? Patterns require discipline. And a person like that does not have discipline. They're going to give themselves away like an addict. Trust and believe. Okay? So if he disappears and reappears, girl, that's not a mystery. Do I tell you? That's called rotation. That's rotation. Every time he vanishes in and out, or maybe he goes on trips. Rotation. Ooh, maybe he works. Rotation. Traveling salesman. Rotation. Got to give public speeches all over the world. Rotation. Politician. Rotation. Celebrity. Have to do his concerts. On the road. Doesn't bring you. Rotation. 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 Each and every one of you know when you're being on rotation. But you act like you don't know. It doesn't have to be written in stone for you to understand. Okay? Don't get addicted to being chosen. Okay? Because being chosen is not the same as being valued. All right? Ask direct questions. Okay? Ask direct questions early. And don't ignore vague answers. And stop romanticizing toxic situations. Just because it's trending don't mean no, okay? Don't do that. It doesn't mean that it's healthy. You know, what these people do is not healthy. Healthy love is consistent. It's calm. It's clear. And yes, sometimes it looks boring. But chaos is not passion. It's instability. Look, you are not the one, okay? If there's a lineup, okay, you're not the one. Okay? You are not special. Your treatment is duplicated. And I don't audition for love, okay? I don't compete. And I don't perform, all right? I get chosen correctly. Or I remove myself completely. So ask yourself, people, am I the one? Or, or am I just the current episode? Something to think about. Bye, guys. See you later.